Hey guys, welcome back to the O&D Life. Today we're going to talk about the post hole digger, 3-point post hole digger. And is it worth it to put on for one hole? I think after today, I know I'll have the answer to that question for myself, that's for sure. I'm going to also talk about some of the things that I've learned with the post hole digger, having one, using it, some of the frustrations, and some of the times it does work great. So, but I'm leaning more and more, unless you have more than a couple holes to dig out, it's just not worth taking it out, putting it on, taking off, quick hitch. I don't know. After this last experience, it kind of spoiled me on using the post hole digger. And we'll get into that. We'll talk about it. We'll revisit the post hole digger. Welcome back to the O&D Life, where we get orange and dirty. This is where you can come for some lessons learned from a new tractor owner who learned the hard way, but also learn about some products that I've found that has made my tractor a lot more usable, a lot more enjoyable, and has helped me out tremendously around the homestead. So stick around, and today we'll be talking about something that I'm sure you'll enjoy. Okay, we'll start from the top and putting the post hole digger on. I've got another video where I talk about storing it, how to put it on, and goes into more depth of that. So this video, and I'll put a link to that, maybe it'll go across the top there, but it is a pain to put on. The last time that I used it, I was switching out between augers, so I happened to have it off, the auger off. So I stored it, as you see it here. I brought it out of the carport, brought it down here to where I could video it a little bit better. But I wanted to just go ahead and use my new Hodge telescoping stabilizer arms and just kind of see what difference it made. I attached the top link, and for those that are new to the post hole diggers, you take off your 3-point top link and the post hole digger attaches directly to the tractor there. So I did that first, and then I had to fiddle around with those bottom ones. I think I finally undid the top and then was able to get the bottom ones with no problem. So you kind of live and learn, but just some of the frustrations dealing with a post hole digger. In the video, that I put the link to, it talks about having it strapped to a tree, and actually I think that was a little bit easier to mess with when it comes down to it. I if I had to compare the two, but needless to say, finally got it. Once you get it, then you can raise it up, and I'm going to put the auger bit in. I will say, having those telescoping Hodge stabilizer arms that was so much better than those turnbuckles. Turning them out, realizing you need a little bit more, you got to turn it again, bust your knuckles because it slips off. Just a big pain. And then just using those pins to lock it in. That was really nice. So if you're tired of fiddling with those stabilizer turnbuckles, Hodge stabilizers are the way to go, that's for sure. Okay, it took me a minute to find my bolts that I was looking for. Finally got them, get situated, and we're going to put the auger that came with the post hole digger. I believe it is a 6-inch or 9-inch. I think it is 9-inch. which is big enough to put in a, I don't know, I forget now, to be honest with you. So anyways, there's 2 bolts that hold it in. Had to get those lined up, missed it first, and turned it a little and had to get it lined up. Finally got it. Get them started, and then using the old DeWalt impact driver, I tightened them up real fast. Not to where I was using it for the impact, but just to tighten them. And it didn't even snug them up, just to make it kind of tight. The nuts that I had on there are those nylon nuts, so they aren't going to back off. Okay, let's get started drilling. So I have sped this up. I believe it's about 4 times. It should engage the PTO at an idle, at a lower RPMs. And as I started to drill, it went in the initial couple inches, but then it was not sinking down anymore. So I think I tried speeding it up even to see if that helped. Looking back, probably should just leave it at idle. If it's not going to dig in, it's not going to dig in faster, because you'll just bury it if it does grab, and then you're stuck trying to dig it out or twist it out. So then I thought, well, let me try and just change the angle a little. Maybe it'll start to dig in. So I pulled a little bit forward and tried it that way. But ultimately, it wasn't going to work. My auger bit that I got from Tractor Supply, it's longer, as you can see. That is as high as I can raise it, and the point is basically touching the ground. So really, I can even back up to where I need to go, because I've got some dips and such. So I gotta problem solve this a little bit here. It's almost not worth it. Bush fix. I have my pile of branches over there that I gotta chip. Found a branch that I was able to wedge in just against the back of the tractor and the auger, and should give me just enough clearance to back it up. Let's see. And just like that, it dug itself in and got stuck. I turned off the PTO really fast, kind of rocked it back and forth. Got, you know, pulling up on the PTO. Or 3-point, pulling up on the 3-point. I keep interchanging those words. Anyway, so using the smaller auger, and it's more aggressive. This is one I got from Tractor Supply, and it buries itself so quick. So I don't know, it was just a big pain. I decided I didn't want to keep messing around and getting it really buried, so I decided to just pull it on out, and I'm gonna go with plan B. Get the backhoe and just dig out the spot that I need to put a post in with that. And I needed to put on the backhoe anyway because I was planning on digging a trench. So I'm hooking up some automatic watering receptacles for horses to put them into these outside stalls. So I had to break down and just get the dadgum backhoe and do it that way. But like I said, I wanted to just put the post hole digger on to give it a try, seeing how the Hodge stabilizers work. You know, so from that aspect, you know, it did work out better. But overall, the post hole digger is a pain unless you got more than a couple holes to dig and the ground's nice and soft. I've had more. I say I've had more trouble than not, but I have dug a number of holes with a post hole digger, which saved me a lot of time. So can't complain completely, but the last couple times it's been a pain. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. Check out some of the videos. I'm going to put some at the end of the video here, links to it. Other post hole videos. So I've got one that really goes into storage and more details of the lamprite post hole digger, and then I've got one for just adventures in post hole digger, and it's another case where I buried it, got it stuck in the ground. So that was a pain, but you live and learn. So thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that bell button to be notified that new videos are posted. Inside the description, you'll see a link to the Facebook page, so you can follow the O&D Life over there on Facebook, and you can follow. There's a link for the Amazon store, so you can find some products in there that might make life a little bit easier for you. Some stuff in there that I use. Alright. DL. So here, let's see how far down it is. It's got to be sufficient actually from